I did a face mask this morning. And I listened to Burner Boy, new Burner Boy, and I found a couple songs on there that I really like. My night was also great. I'm preparing for my Jamaica trip, so I'm just like saving a lot of money right now. So yeah, had a good night last night. Go ahead,
Okay,
beautiful Sharon.
you on Jamaica?
Yes,
I'm saying I want to go to Jamaica with Kamoy.
come on,
Okay.
girl, talk your big.
And not because it's Jamaica, because it's going with Kamoy. That's why I want to go. Uh, but my night was good. It was a great night. And I really appreciate everybody coming to support for my show. So thank you guys so much, family. And tonight or this morning is a good morning because I'm awake and I'm breathing and I'm blessed. So
Okay,
Well, I wish I would
ZP.
have knew. I wish I would have knew you had a show. You know, I would have been here, Sharon.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
I
just
know.
it's every weekday, 6 p.m. Eastern, uh,
Every
afternoon.
day, okay, 6
Every
p.m.
weekday, not the weekend. It's just the weekday.
And that's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard.
No,
Yep.
6:30.
I
Six
mean
thirty
six
Eastern
thirty.
Standard. Eastern Standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead, Zay. How was your night and how's your morning going?
I'm about to roll
My
up some camera down.
it was kind of chill. I didn't really do nothing much. Um, my morning, um, just woke up earlier and talked to my mom before she went out and left out for work and everything. So it was pretty basic.
Nemo. Okay, y'all. We're gonna move on to the next topic. All right, well, we that really wasn't a topic, but let's get started. Okay, so a Missouri rapper, he was caught on camera beating his girl because she set him up, allegedly set him up to get robbed. Now, if y'all was dating somebody, would y'all beat the crap out of them if y'all found they set you up to get robbed?
Um, Let me go first. So the gag is she will probably wouldn't even be here. Um, because no shade, that's happened to me before. I dated somebody, and it wasn't necessarily them setting up because they tried to rob me. Mind you, South Philly in Philadelphia, South Philadelphia is notorious for robbing people. And they don't even care. Like the way they set you up is they'll try to date you and then rob you like a month later, like on some weird shit. Um, and it's no shade. She should have got stomped to the ground. I'm talking about stomped out, non-existent stomped out, face, no face, no trace stomped out. Like no shade, that's shady. Yeah, I would have pistol whipped her, knocked her whole face off.
Yeah, okay, he kind of did that low key. All right, Queen, what about you?
Most definitely. You set me up, you get done up. Now, however, if I was a male, you would get set up by the females that I know, by the females in my family, and you definitely would get motherfucking rocked. If it was female that set me up, oh bitch,
Wait, she
this
was
would
white.
Yeah, he was a black rapper. She's a white woman, and yeah,
Oh,
he
that's
beat
what
the
the
mess.
fuck he gets, dumbass motherfucking nigga. That's what he gets, stupid bitch.
That's what I'm gonna say, boy. It's always these black rappers. Look, stomping the fuck out of her.
Yeah,
Damn.
he everywhere.
Where's the video at?
No,
Kind of.
But
we can't show the
I
video.
can't show the video because
It's
I
she
said, where
blood.
is it at? Where's the video?
Hold on, I'm
on
gonna find.
worlds. Yeah.
see, these white women, Jack, they thinking that they gonna be all safe and everything's gonna be all good until they motherfucking get set up, or they fucking. I'm telling you, these white people ain't loyal.
And the funny part is, at the end of the video, she was sitting in front of the door, and these two guys, like, they just looked like it was normal. They just told her to move out the way. They kind of pushed her over, and she had to scoot her ass while she was on the ground, and so they could get through the door. It was funny because they know what happened, but they just kept walking. All
Damn.
right, Nemo, are you there? No. Okay, well, we gonna move on. In the words of Hustle and Flow, whoop that trick. Okay.
Nemo tripped me out.
All right, so this guy was kind of doing this whole going around asking women and men, who was better at self improvement. So I want to ask y'all, who do you think is better at self improvement, women or men?
Oh, this gonna start a fucked up conversation.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. I feel like men might be low key better at self improvement. That's just me, only because I feel like we kind of recognize stuff. Well, I'm gonna just say me personally. I feel like I would be better because I recognize myself sometimes, and I can listen. I might be attitudish at that moment, but I can do a self evaluation and take a outside look at certain situations and put myself in other people's shoes, and a lot of people can't do that. But I will say women do have that compassion and sensitivity there. So I don't know. Maybe don't say lies. Don't start. We ain't finna fight this morning.
Hate that part.
Maybe in general, maybe women might be better, but just me personally, I feel like I'm better at self improvement. And Zay, if you would have known the old Jack, yeah, you wouldn't. You probably wouldn't like the old Jack. Go ahead, Zay.
Um, okay, let's say I'm gonna address the old Jack in a minute, but let's talk about the first thing. I feel like it really is different with certain people because you can't just put that on men or women because it be some niggas out here that is worse with it than the girl is, and then there's some girls out here that's the same way. It depends on your personality. It really depends on how you are as a person. Then let's get to this Jack part real quick. Let's get to this Jack part
No,
real
no,
quick.
no, no, no. I think it still is in general because if you look at it, men, like the population of men probably hold back a lot of whatever they feel and kind of bottle it up. And I feel like women
Men hold
express
grudges just as much as women do.
I will
It's
say.
equal. It's equal. It's very equal when it comes down to
about
it.
a grudge though. It's about self improvement. What a grudge got to do with anything?
Okay. Well, let's get back
Let
to the topic again.
um. Well, I'll. Oh.
Go ahead, Sharon.
Well, I'll speak up on that. I think that, yes, it does depend on each individual person, but if we're going to sit there and look at like statistically looking at it and like what the majority is, then I would have to say women are better in self improvement. You know why? Because we, the ones in relationships, it's always trying to get y'all niggas to change your motherfucking ways. Okay?
Okay.
We that are trying to sit there and get y'all to grow. We're the ones that are sitting there and supporting y'all and backing y'all's up and not to be, not trying to toot our own horn, but a lot of the times we are the backbone that holds you guys up. You know what I'm saying? You guys, I'm gonna give you your props. Y'all do y'all's thing. Real men. Let me speak on the real men. Y'all do
Everybody.
y'all stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? I'll take it back to that picture that I've seen of the man holding up the world and leaning back. And he's leaning back on a strong black woman. I also think it depends on the race because these white motherfucking women are crazy as fuck.
It's
So,
different.
I think it does depend on each person. But if we're going to go like with the mass majority, I think that the women definitely have it. And I'm not saying that because I'm a woman, but men don't get in touch with their feelings a lot.
Hmm.
Um, and when we try to get try to shed some light on things for y'all think that we trying to change y'all to be a different person when really we just trying to better y'all and support y'all and for us to grow together, which is 9 times out of 10, sorry to be so long-winded, why a woman usually ends up outgrowing a man, and then we don't fuck with y'all no more. But now I'm done.
Okay, so let me jump right in there. I would definitely say women myself as well. You know why? Because 9 out of 10 we're harder on ourselves and we do a lot more self reflecting. Men have the attitude, and men have the attitude of very much what was said, what was said, what was done, and then move on. Women, we self reflect about a lot. If we're wrong, we self reflect. If we're right, we self reflect. And we're always looking at better improving ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And so I would definitely say women for sure.
I didn't even know that was you. Go ahead, Nemo.
So I think it's men. And a big part of why I think that is because of what Sharon was saying. Women tend to look at situations and they do stuff to nurture somebody else. And that's more nurturing someone else and not self-reflection. A lot of times women get stuck in certain situations, especially black women when it comes down to certain situations with niggas. Do you have some strong black women that can just push through anything, but a majority of them, especially if they end up with a nigga that ends up giving them some good dick, which is a saying that my mother usually says all the time, pussy makes the world go round because men will get some good pussy and they'll change their entire motherfucking life around and do whatever the fuck they can to maintain certain things. Women will get some good dick and they will get stuck, they will get complacent, and they will act as though they cannot do shit. They will act so goddamn dumb, they will lose morals, they will forget certain plans that they had, end up doing a whole bunch of different life decisions that they never wanted to do initially or that soon and get stuck in that position with that nigga and then
Caitlyn Jenner
just
was
end
a
up forget
man
a
who
bunch
had a
of
whole
shit.
family.
Okay.
I'm just saying. He got stuck in what he was doing. That's a man for me.
And do you
So
consider him
sorry.
a nigga or a woman? I'm confused. I don't
It's a
know.
nigga. And he'll always be a nigga.
Okay. Well, he ain't black. So again, still, I'm talking about black people. Um But yeah, no. Women are definitely more nurturing for sure. I feel like women are definitely better at bringing up the community, but sometimes they tend to forget themselves because they're too busy helping build up everybody the fuck else that they get stuck sometimes. A lot more
Yeah,
often than not, unfortunately. I feel like men
yeah,
are
I
better at
definitely see it from
self-reflection
this.
because they're very selfish.
Child, men don't self reflect on shit. They cheat and they move on about their business.
But see, part of all of that is still them thinking of self. Men are usually always about self. Everything that a
Yep.
man does, for the most part, almost is self. Women
So how
build
are
Okay,
up
they?
communities. It's
How
not just
how?
self.
So
okay, hold
how are
on,
they?
hold on, hold on. Let
Let
Zay
Sham
jump in
go.
quick.
Let Sham go. Yeah.
No,
Go ahead, Sham.
Sham don't even know what we talking about.
She wasn't
This
here.
bl- she wasn't. She just got in after I already read the topic. Go ahead, Zay.
Um, Honestly, once again, surprising. I kind of agree with Nemo because, bitch, y'all, it's two different things with that. I can even say it because I don't want to count myself as a woman because I'm not a woman. But shit, once you get some good shit for real, your mind starts getting scrambled like eggs, bitch. You over here trying to do everything to appease a nigga. You over here trying to over here. You didn't want a dog at first, but since the nigga got a dog, owns a dog kennel, now you want all the dogs in the world. You didn't like baseball, but now you playing baseball because the nigga playing baseball. You a bitch would do anything to upkeep a nigga, and as soon as a nigga don't give a fuck no more, a nigga can move on really really fast. The same hour, in
Okay,
30
go.
minutes, a nigga can go do what. It's a
Go ahead,
big
Queen.
difference.
Queen, you up?
Yes, I would like to say, however, I do love my brother Nemo. I would have to disagree with him on that for the very thing that I was going to say before Kamoy said it, which is men get pussy and they don't know how to act. Men get
Mm-hmm.
pussy. We may say that they self-reflect or I'm sorry, they're thinking about their self. Not really. They're not thinking. That's the problem. There's no growth there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how men are able to get pussy and leave a bitch pregnant. It doesn't matter if she has one, two, or three in the stomach, he's gone. That's how men are able to have a whole fucking family at home and go and do something else rather than grow and understand, grow the fuck up, my nigga. You have a family. You are going to affect your kids. They don't. They don't think about that and they don't grow in that sense. They think in a woman, yeah, sometimes we do get stuck on men. I'll give you that. But best believe that whole time that we stuck on men, we doing exactly what Kamoy said. We reflecting. Best believe we going to our girlfriend, girl. I just feel like, am I stupid? Am I stupid? You know what I'm saying? This nigga, he ain't doing this for me. He ain't doing that for me. And eventually, majority, even if it takes us a second, we will get up enough nerve to leave. However, a man can be fucking 70 years old and still sticking his dick in anything that fucking walks.
Okay, Sham.
The spirit of blessing you came upon me, Sharon. Bitch, you ate that.
Okay,
Thank you.
Sham. So the question was, who is better at self improvement, men or women? And then we went into they went into details. But go ahead. How do you feel about it?
Oh, that's an interesting topic. Thank you for allowing me to speak on it. When it comes to self improvement, I feel like out of the both sexes that mm, I feel like
we kind
men are better at self
of
improvement.
Oop,
That's what I think.
that's different.
Because it
Okay.
takes a lot for a man to want to improve himself, and then for him to put in the time and energy to do it. And then once they do it, they do, for the most part, come out better people. Women, we are more like, we are just really up and down when it comes to things. We are. Like, we just are. Like, the other women can agree. Can y'all agree with me? Like,
No,
can y'all co-sign this?
Men need motivation to
Not.
improve, so they're not better to me.
I do feel like if a man is trying to self improve and he actually puts in the time and effort to do it, that is a bigger flex than a woman doing it. We can sit there and say, okay, we are just like we change with our emotions, we change with our thoughts. We're just too quick. Like with a man, it really takes a man a lot of
but that's
self
what we
time
saying,
So how are they
Sham,
better
is
to
at
like
it?
want to self
that's what we
improve, and then
saying.
if
We
they
saying
do
That's the
it,
point. How are they better at it then?
but Sham, that's what we saying. Not once they do it, we're saying who is better at doing it, at making those steps to do it. Once they do
Yeah,
it, yes, they're great, but how many of them take the steps to do it?
but y'all
right.
not hearing me on the flip side. I feel like when women do, we're too quick with our emotions. We can self improve and then self destruct in a like a flip. Like you could snap your finger and a woman can be totally opposite of what she just did. Like we just are just too we our emotions be all over the place. You just gotta just you gotta agree with me on that. It is we can sit there and self improve and self destruct within the same second.
I feel like
Mm.
Okay.
what Sham's saying is kind of more so like quality over quantity. So sure, more women may self and reflect and
Thank
whatnot faster
you.
than men do, but it's like how good is the improvement in the reflection if you just end up boiling right the fuck over a couple of weeks or a couple of months later? Whereas when a man does it, though it may be far and few apart compared to a woman,
It's a
it ends
bigger
up it's a
flex.
bigger improvement and
It's
it
an
stays on a
overall
positive
change.
Right, but it's a bigger
thing.
flex because they don't do it. The question was,
Hello.
Who's
who,
better
Who is
at
better
self
at it?
improvement? That's what it
I
was.
feel like
Who's better at
men
it?
are.
So
It takes
if you
them a
can change
lot
and
of.
keep the change up,
So how
that's
are
better than
That's
somebody
true.
who
okay? So
changes
how are they better at
constantly.
it if it takes a lot? Please explain that.
Because
Because he just
Okay,
told you
it takes a long
quality over
time,
quantity.
We're
it's a
not talking
bigger thing
about
to come
quality.
out
We're
of
talking
it.
about quantity. We're talking about quantity. We're not talking about
No,
we're
quantity.
baby, it
we're
never.
not.
Okay, yo. Okay, this is a spicy topic. So we're gonna change it a little bit because y'all gonna keep going about it. But what do y'all rate yourselves on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being perfect, one being, not so much. What do y'all rate yourselves? We're gonna start from box one. Just say your rating and then just keep it pushing. Start from box one and go on down.
damn Jack, we don't get to say why because everybody don't get them
Right.
No, 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 no. Go ahead, Queen.
a
We got
fucking
an hour.
10, man, a 10. And I really want to explain it because it sounds like a generic answer, but there's a reason why, Jack.
We're gonna come back to it though. We're gonna come back. Go ahead, Nemo.
But rate ourselves as far as what?
This and yourself in general. What do you rate yourself? Not a hard
A solid
question.
8? It is because
Hey,
I don't know what we're rating.
go ahead, Kamoy.
Okay. So I'm gonna just be completely honest. I mean, of course, in my head, I would love to think I'm a 10, but I mean, in all aspects, I'm not financially where I want to be. And when I say financially, I'm not a millionaire. Um, and as far as body image, I feel like
No, it's not a breakdown. Just a yes or a
God,
no first.
No
Kamoy. You
lie.
Not a
said
breakdown.
eight.
Not a
bitch,
breakdown.
I
You
didn't
said
even say my
eight.
rate.
Sham, go
And
ahead.
that's
You
the
breaking it.
problem.
Okay, so I'm also gonna sit there and be realistic for myself. I would give myself a 7.5. Boom.
Okay,
Because
Zay, go
there's
ahead.
What did I say?
Low key, cause
Did
I
y'all
was
even
trying to
hear my
break it.
number?
Hey, I was gonna break it down for a second too,
Oh,
though.
okay.
Not gonna lie to you. Is she on the phone
Okay.
with a client while I'm talking?
No, I
Oh,
was talking
go.
to you.
Come on.
professionalism, you
Um,
guys. I'm late, but come on.
so I want to break it down to two parts. And looks wise, I'm
Oh,
gonna give
just
myself like
say
an
a number,
eight.
Zay. Eight.
But like,
Okay,
That's a
that's a
number.
just a number. Okay. Well, that was a question that they had asked afterwards because and all the women kept saying 10 and the men actually would put a lower number to let them know that they could improve on themselves. But women already saying that they was perfect was kind of in itself. contradicting, saying that they was good at self improvement, but already think
Look,
themselves as
Jack, I
being
didn't
being.
get to say my reason.
Thank you. My
Can we say
point
why?
exactly.
Jack, can
Too
I
many women
say
are
my
not
reason,
realistic with
please?
Okay,
themselves.
okay,
They're
Can
now
I
not
go
please
ahead.
say
realistic
my
with
reason?
themselves.
Okay,
Fuck
go
that.
ahead.
Let
Give
Sharon
your,
say her reason.
It's so
give
funny
your
because
reason,
Sharon was
Queen. Go
gonna
ahead.
Okay,
get Sharon
this is
easily.
why I'm gonna say my this is why I'm gonna say my reason. Because I'm further along in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? And I done had a lot of things happen, a lot of different situations, a lot of experiences. And I feel like regardless of the situation, I never fucking gave up. And right now I could be in a grave or I could be a fucking cokehead. I could be a heroin addict. And I'm still motherfucking going strong. And not only that, but I feel like there's no situation that you can put me in that's gonna make me crumble. I done dealt with death of loved ones, not just one above the other. I ain't trying to say it like that, but loved ones. Like I'm not gonna put my business out there, but loved ones. You understand what I'm saying? Shit's a mother should never have to fucking go through. I'm just not gonna tell my business on Bigo, but I done been through all walks of fucking life, and I have kept going. And I feel like I am a 10 because I feel like if you have a destination you are trying to get to in life, even like Kamoy said, I'm not a millionaire yet. No, I plan to be a millionaire, but I know as long as you got a vehicle to get in, bitch, I'm gonna reach my motherfucking destination. And I motherfucking am that vehicle. I will get anywhere that I want to be in life. Not only that, every job I do, I take seriously. When I'm a mom. I was packing those lunches. I was making homemade granola bars, homemade apple chips. I was bringing cupcakes every fucking birthday to goddamn gymnastics practice and school practices. If somebody was fucking with my child, I was there 9 months pregnant. Who the fuck called my child a nigger on the goddamn playground? Bitch, I was that motherfucking mama. Still am
That's
to this
right,
day.
bitch.
That wife, my husband had a home cooked meal, clean house, kids' hair done, clean clothes, warm
Hey,
pussy,
Queen, we
back
don't need the
rubs,
whole
every
story.
every
Come on, warm
motherfucking day.
pussy.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I'm just saying. Okay, that's why I give myself a 10 because I know I will never stop fucking going. Okay,
Sharon, it was the
period.
warm pussy for me. Huh.
No, but listen,
Thank you, Kamoy.
I can
Period.
understand that. I can understand all of that, but still, you don't think it's still room to grow? Like
Oh,
even with all that,
absolutely,
yeah. So I
absolutely.
maybe you should do a nine, like a nine, so leave that little piece
No, what
there.
I what I am what I am is a 10, and there's room for an 11. See, that's the
No, no,
problem.
no,
Is
bitch.
we
You're a
cap
10. There's room
ourselves.
for a
We
motherfucking 20, bitch. That's what I was about to
Thank
say.
you. And
Period.
we cap ourselves. No, I don't have to do what society tells me to do. I'm a
And
motherfucking
one
10,
day we
and I can
aspire to
make
be the
it to
fuck
11.
100. Fuck is you talking
Thank
about?
you.
I
Period.
know black people gonna
Period.
always make their own rules. Go ahead, Kamoy. What was your reasoning?
My reasoning was, if you hear a little traffic in my background, don't mind. Because I'm off the main highway. But and I'm smoking the L outside, but um no shade. Sharon, bitch, Sharon delivered. Girl, Sharon delivered. She pretty much gave what I was given. No shade. It's room for
Okay,
improvement, but at the end of the day, as long as I got the car, I'm gonna get to where the fuck I need to go. Period.
okay. Go ahead, Nemo.
Sharon took my answer, except I ain't got no warm pussy. Um, but I also
Let me go on
still
mute.
feel like I'm not at, the cap and trying to surpass it. I'm still trying to get to my cap. So, but
Period. Go
yeah,
ahead, Shannon.
I got all that shit too.
Nobody's a 10. Not a single person walking a 10. Nobody. Nobody perfect. That's why I never sit there. If it was 1 to 5, I never give myself that perfect number because none of us is perfect. Everybody has abundance amount of space and room for improvement. So obviously I know I have flaws that I can work on with, personality traits, attitude, how I handle certain situations, how I view things. So there's always it's gonna forever be room for improvement. That's why I never give myself a perfect score.
Period. Okay, go ahead, Jose.
Honestly, the only problem I really feel like it is my attitude is very terrible, and I can admit that. But it's easier to say you can change it than actually doing it. But that's the only reason I could say I really am ambitious and I really do want to try and be successful in life. But it's really my attitude that cuts in the way of it.
Give yourself a four.
I give I'm gonna give your grandma's cooking a 4 and give me a 8.
Okay, because that
He kind of ate
attitude,
that.
maybe. No,
What's your
okay,
grandma know?
look.
What'd you
Nah,
rate
he must
yourself,
be talking
Jack?
about white
Oh yeah,
because
Jack. What about you?
we gonna move on. I give myself
Hey,
probably
Negative
a
whiteness.
8 or 9. Just like yeah, I agree with y'all. Okay,
Come on, team,
this
warm
couple.
pussy. Yeah.
Hold on, hold on. I just had somebody that want to say something. Hold on. Here they go.
Nobody's perfect. My body's perfect, bitch. I'm perfect. Somebody lied. Just why she murk it, I'm a murk it. I
Yeah,
keep it perky, got
we
him
know.
hurting. He know for certain. Caught me that Birkin, baby, no.
her husband ain't perfect, but we gonna go ahead.
He ain't
Next, go
perfect
ahead,
either.
Kamoy.
Plastic Booty. Okay, y'all, let's get into this next topic.
Oh,
It's so a guy basically kind of went up to he raped a woman in front of her boyfriend at gunpoint in a South Philly train station, y'all. Okay, so this is a question I want to ask y'all.
Fuck is
If
going
y'all
on in
was with
Philly?
y'all significant other and somebody came and put a gun to your head and said they finna do their big one with the person that you with, while you sitting there, what are you doing? Are you taking that bullet? Are you like
Both
you
dying,
gonna try some?
bitch. We are both dying.
Okay, let Sham go first. She raised her hand. Go
okay.
ahead.
So I'm gonna go first. I've dated, started dating, in high school, college. Every guy ever dated, they was just some regular guys, whatever. But when I sit there and say my ex sat there and always used to tell me, he used to always verbally tell me and show me he was my protector. That you, not a person on this earth can ever sit there and either ever like verbally try to inflict harm on me, or damn sure you're not about to do it with him being around ever, never. When this man used to always tell me, I'll take a bullet for you. I'll sacrifice myself for you. He used to always say that. We got into an altercation in LA when a guy got, too loud with me in a very aggressive manner. And first he was sitting there telling him, hey, stop talking to her, stop talk to me. We are both men, talk to me. And the guy kept, surpassing looking him and kept talking to me. And I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Mind you, he's bipolar. He's diagnosed, he's bipolar. So I guess he was having a moment. But fuck that moment. You kind of like lashing out on the wrong person as me. So he sat there and let him get two more words out, got up and literally knocked this man out cold in front of his girlfriend. And then the only thing she was doing was like, oh my God, why you hit him? Oh my God. So then she decided that she was gonna sit there and try to swing on him, which caused me to beat her the fuck up. But that's what I'm saying. We don't play none of that. We wasn't playing none of that. Whereas in nothing, he would never in his life sit there and let a man sexually assault me in front of him. Fuck no, he wouldn't even let a man raise his voice to me. So and he's highly trained. So I doubt he would have, the
Okay,
way
period.
he does have certain skills that makes him a little bit better than a street fighter. So he probably would have fucked him up, and we should have both would have had our lives. So yeah, you're
Okay,
not gonna sit there and rape me for them, especially a man who really give a fuck about you and care about you. It would never happen.
okay,
So
Kamoy, go ahead.
I would say, okay, fuck no. Because listen, I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all have a secret motherfucking language. You have a head nod, a eye signal, or something, right? And I would have told my man, I would have gave my man the calm, baby, calm down. It's gonna be okay. Let's handle this. And as soon as he would have act like he had the gun to my head, focusing on raping me, bitch, I would have bit his dick. Bitch, he would have been in shock. My nigga, and I would have punched him in his nuts. My nigga would have offed him, bitch, and we would have been out there tearing him down for blood, bitch. Held him at gunpoint until the cops got there, bitch. That's how they would have went down, bitch. Because when you bite a nigga dick, bitch, they gonna be in shock. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bitch.
Okay, okay, go ahead, Zay.
That's the weirdest scenario in the motherfucking world. Like, what is the odds? And I really can't even think about what I would do in that situation because that's a weird. Like,
Scenario.
that,
This just actually happened. So I'm just
I'm
going.
saying it will be a scenario for us type thing. So like, it's I wouldn't know what to actually do in that situation. I wouldn't know. It would be like and I don't even know who I'm playing. Am I playing the one who was finna get raped or the one who was finna get at gunpoint?
Either one, whatever one you want to play. That it don't matter how you
It's
handle each
always
position.
it's always gonna be like I feel like a different point of view for me. Cause if I'm finna want to be raped, I'm finna be like, nigga, take up for me. Like, shit, nigga, you finna let this bitch, you finna let him do this to me? Or, but if I'm like at gunpoint, I'm thinking like, damn, bitch, like, shit, I better take that dick because I'm finna get shot. Like,
So you one of those you hypocrite because you like you telling this person to take up for you, but at the same time you're not gonna do it for them. That's
like,
crazy.
you ever seen that TikTok and it was like, oh baby, like he said, oh baby, he said he wants some head, and he like, oh suck his dick. He like, I ain't sucking no dick. So and she was like, suck that dick, we finna die. And then he was like, okay, she finna suck your dick, and he was like, nah, I want your head. And he was like, hell no, I ain't sucking your dick. And she like, suck his dick, we finna die. And it's like one of those, like, you don't know what to do. Like, damn, that's a lot of shit in one moment. It's a
Okay,
hypocritical moment.
okay, go ahead, Queen.
Well, it's kind of crazy because I think that me and Kamoy may be related because I know Zay said that was a crazy scenario, but shit, I was thinking the same thing she was thinking, which is, nigga, I'm biting your dick off. Okay, because this is the thing. That would never happen in my situation because we both gonna die. My husband has been my protector. I truly know what it feels like to be protected by him. He done held me down for 20 years. He ain't let no nigga fuck with me. He done been there. I done been in many a fights. Oh, if it's a sick one, say a sham, well then oh shit, well then bitch, you just changed the whole motherfucking scenario. I don't know what to do. Look, I'm gonna stick to what Jack said because I don't know about a sick one.
I mean, you're not gonna know it's sick until afterwards. So
Right. Oh shit. And damn, Nemo just changed this shit again. Well, this the
Right. So
thing.
it's you gambling, biting that dick and letting that sick stuff get in your
Well,
mouth.
oh
That
my gosh.
blood.
Well, you know what? This is the thing, y'all. The period
Mario.
point. I know. It's like I forgot who said it. That there's like a secret code. Me and my husband can look at each other. Like anytime that I done got to fight and I done looked at him and he knew I was finna jump. He knew I was gonna sit there and I was gonna get her. He knew what the fuck was gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? I know when he's reaching his point, and I know that you know what I'm saying. What to do? But I feel like you're vulnerable during sex. I mean, there's no way that you can't be. You can't be getting off and then still, focusing on holding a gun on two people. The gun is pointed on one person. So I feel like, I don't know if it's a sick dick, but if I'm getting raped, all I know is my husband's risking his life to clock that nigga. And if it was vice versa, I would do the same thing. And if I died during it, I said till death do us part, my nigga.
And I
Ooh.
feel like that's a perfect scenario for married people because you guys are in it for the long, like the more long haul. But that's what I'm saying. Only way I'm gonna sit there and sacrifice my life is because I know that person's giving me the same type of energy. And you know what I'm saying? They've been really holding me down. If we've been having like a fucked up relationship this majority of the whole time, baby, you finna get shot, baby. You remember the times you kept cheating on me with all them hoes,
Oh,
kept texting
so
them
you
girls on
basing it off
Instagram
of you
and liking
video.
them
Oh,
pictures,
that's
you finna get shot, baby.
well, if he ain't get you that diamond bracelet that you asked
No, no,
for,
no,
he
not
get
about that. It's just like if he constantly like disrespects me, sit there and embarrasses me and stuff like that. Baby, you getting shot. I ain't sucking no dick. He really
well,
want to shoot you. He just want a little
first off,
something, something, something for me.
why you in a relationship with that person? Go ahead, Nemo. What's your
No, a lot of people are like that though. No, I'm not.
you got to take or no? No, okay. All right, we gonna move on. Wait,
Why
Zay,
we
go
moving?
ahead.
I had some one more thing to say.
Yeah, hold on.
We can't
What
stay
Shim
on the topic too
said,
long,
low
y'all.
key, it
Y'all know
did
we got
make
an hour
Okay,
sense.
go
show.
ahead.
Like what Shim said, low key did make sense, but at the same time, I do not give a fuck. Good relationship, bad relationship, I'm not trying to get shot. So, bitch, do your shit, suck a little dick.
You a selfish ass nigga. Okay. Uh,
Say, I think you need to work on a little bit more than your attitude.
some self improvement, cause
Jack, what would you do? Jack, you're always skipping
But he
yourself, and
just
I
was
don't
screaming
like
at the top of
this.
his lungs, Sharon. I'm not finna suck this dick. Help me.
Jack, what would you do in the situation, Jack?
Right, he
I,
keep skipping these questions. That's why, bruh.
I'm trying to
He's so
keep it
biased.
flowing and moving. I'm trying to let you.
We
I'm
want to
just
hear
being a
your opinion too. You're the
But we
host of
are
the boys' show.
participating.
Okay, so I will definitely take up. I'm just not gonna sit there. It's just something in me that wouldn't allow that to happen. So yeah, I probably would, get taken out or whatever. I try my best not to get shot. and try to figure it out. I don't know. And I do feel like you can give each other a look. I feel like everybody, if you really close to the person you with, I feel like y'all you can look a certain way, and the other person you with will know exactly what you
Listen,
thinking.
all that person
So,
got to see is pure fear in your heart, and they should instantly know.
yeah,
They shouldn't have to be no head nods or nothing. Bitch, I'm scared.
No,
Help
no,
me.
no. Because at the end of the day, right, you have to understand, like, some people have a deeper thinking, right? And if they know that their man is reactional and he's going to do anything regardless, you give him the hold on, baby, wait, look. And then you give him, I'm about to do it, look. And then you bite that dick. That man is going to be in shock. Your man is going to be able to dodge the bullet because when a man thinks the pain, he looks where the pain is coming from.
yeah.
Automatically, it's the psych thing. You dig
But
what I'm saying? Once he sees,
I will say,
go
she's
ahead.
Kamoy. Sometimes if people finger on the trigger, that pain can actually make them pull the
Make them
trigger.
pull the fucking. Yeah, Jack, I was just about to say that. What if the man
First
had
of
that gun
all,
to your head while you
when
sucking that
someone is
dick
in
and you
pain, they're
biting and he
automatically
pull
triggered
that
to where the
trigger?
pain is coming from. Automatically.
Hey, hey,
All
yo,
right, he dump a bullet off in you. Just remember we said that.
when you
Guess
bite
what?
and
So
then
that's the worst part,
when
like
you
she
bite
just
and look
said.
over and your boyfriend on the ground and you wondering why. Nah, let me quit. Okay, y'all, we gonna move it to the next topic. We gonna get into Queen Sharon's advice. All right, so it was a situation that happened. These black parents went to Sesame Place. It's
Mm.
basically where Sesame Street characters, they these people dress up in giant costumes or whatever, and they and they go around, giving it's kind of like a parade type thing, and they give the kids high fives and hug them and all that other stuff. But apparently, a lot of black families went there. They take their kids there, and the kids basically get passed up when they black. It will be a white kid right next to a black kid, and they will high five the white kid or hug the white kid, and then skip past the black kids, even when they like putting their hands out trying to get a hug, and then the parents they just sitting there looking like, what the f, like what's going on? Well, Queen Sharon, what advice can you give these parents uh when they watch their kids, you know, get treated the way they get treated? What can you say to the parents, or what advice can you give them?
Well, I watched this video, and and it broke my heart because to see those cute little black kids, just wanting a high five. You know what I'm saying, from one of their characters that they watch on TV, and not only did they not high five them, but they gave them the motion. When you say period, and Carisha and JT be doing the period hand signal, with the neck, and I thought, okay, all right, copying our culture. But this is what I would tell the parents. You guys, you got to report it up the chain. Go up the chain because certain things that are out in the open like this, they don't want to be profiled as that. You go up the chain and speak to whoever's the boss is in charge. You know what I'm saying? And then you get your child some one-on-one time with that puppet, because now you're gonna sit there and you're gonna pay attention to my child, and you let your child shake his hand, give him high fives and everything like that, and then you take that motherfucking puppet down. I'm talking about you beat that shit out of him like you wanted to do for Oscar the Grouch all your life, because that bitch never got the fuck up out of a goddamn trash can. Nigga, you don't know how to level the fuck up. Everybody coming to see you in a tin can. You beat the fuck out that puppet, and then you let your goddamn kids know, yeah, mommy is the real superstar because I got you one-on-one time and I beat that hoe for you. That's all.
Period. All right, yeah, that's Queen Sharon's advice. And now we gonna get into Kamoy's ghetto corner. Kamoy, you there? Okay,
Of
you there.
course.
All right, so this is the scenario because this actually just happened. You're a black couple. You with your man. Y'all go to an all white club. Y'all basically the only black people in there. Y'all a little drunk. Your man drunk, and this white girl decides to come start dancing on your guy. Your guy doing his little thing. He squats down doing his dance or whatever, and she decides to start rubbing her pussy on his head. What are you doing in this situation? And remember, you in an all white club, all white security. You the only black people there. How are you handling this?
That's how I'm doing it. Get your pussy off my nigga head, ho. Fuck wrong with you, bitch? And but real calmly and lightly. And
Okay.
yeah, she's gonna get, yeah, ho, this my man. This is what you wasn't supposed to do. Now I'm correcting the action and telling you, you do what I'm saying? Try it again, and you're gonna be late for.
Wait, come on. Were you the monkey? Cause
Of course.
all right, go ahead, Queen. Since your hand was raised, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, it reminded me of that scene when you said that. It just reminded me of that scene. If anybody ever watched Norbit, when he was on the dance floor dancing with the girl, and they was like, "Go Norbit, go Norbit," and then she was walking up, and she was like, "Go Norbit, go Norbit," and she took over that big ass speaker and hit him in the head with it.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
go ahead, Zay.
Why you not beat the nigga ass too? I get like he squatted down and shit, but why his head down that low that she could put but she could put her pussy on his head?
because my nigga was just dancing, and that bitch starts to act like a hoe.
No, Jack said your nigga was dancing with her ass and he started to squat down really
Yeah, because
slow
I'm pretty sure I was
and put
dancing
the
with a
pussy on
nigga,
his
and
face.
listen, at that point, I would probably be on some petty shit between it, and I'd be dancing with a nigga and probably catch him like, ooh, and grab her like that.
Okay, okay, period. Anybody else want to jump in on this before we end Kamoy's Ghetto Corner? Nobody? Okay. That was Kamoy's Ghetto Corner, y'all. Okay, we're gonna get into this last topic. Okay, man. It was this kid. He was trying to basically walk to school, and it was a bunch of gang members basically messing with the kid. And his mom, he told his mom what happened, and these people strapped up. I mean, these some grown ass people. But the mom came down, and she kind of cussed out every single body on the block, and they cussing her back out. They talking a whole bunch of stuff, and she's still going off, going crazy. And the kid is sitting there crying because she brought the kid with her to do all of this, and the kid is maybe like 10, 11. But do y'all think she handled it right? Y'all think she did the right move? Yeah. Anybody? Go ahead, Zay.
No.
So I want to start off as the youngest in the room saying this shit. That bitch is wrong. Why the fuck would you do that? That is so embarrassing. And especially at that age, you worry about what everybody think about you. So like you over here thinking how your mama is out here really embarrassing. You probably go to school with these kids. So as soon as you go to school, they talking about you. They talking about your mother. It's never gonna live down. Cause as soon as you get in an argument with one of the bitches, they go talk bring up your mom. And it's like it's super embarrassing for your mother to do all that yelling and shit. It's even embarrassing when your mama try to correct somebody at a restaurant. It's embarrassing when your mom try to correct a cashier at the grocery store. Nobody wants that. They want the mom to take the best route, and that wasn't it.
Okay. Go ahead, Sham.
So I'm gonna say no too because at the end of the day, if we're talking about gang members, obviously they don't want to sit there. Duh, they're not going to talk out the problem. They want to sit there, go the violent route. So you might just be putting your child in more danger than helping them. And I don't think she saw the bigger picture because she's not with her child 24 hours of the day. And to be honest, if these are real gang members, they don't care if she was there too. She could have possibly got shot. She could have possibly got killed. So I feel like she just put a bigger target on their backs. So I mean, I understand as a parent that you want to protect your child and you want to let people know like you're gonna ride behind your child. But we're talking about ignorant people who don't care about their freedom, about their life. They risk, they freedom in life every day just by being in that gang. Pipe up and turn up on because she don't want to sit there and have a cop knock on her door saying your child got shot because you don't want to
Yeah,
sit there and
but
go out and
how?
cuss out the neighborhood gang
But what? How
members.
you helping how you gonna help your child though? Because they gotta walk to school and stuff. So how you gonna help your child?
That's what I'm saying. Unless she gonna sit there and start going on her way, dropping her kid off, notifying the principal and stuff like that. But that's what I'm saying. It's only so much you could do when these grown people clock out and they tend to their own lives, and you don't know like if these people catch your kid somewhere else at a party. So that's what I'm saying. It's just you gotta be careful with stuff like that, especially gang members and stuff like that. Like these people don't give a fuck. They just don't care. You will catch a bullet if they got feel like they gotta prove a point. If you hurt their pride or you sit there and did too much in public, oh, they don't want to get their lick back. Now it's gonna either you gonna get it, your son gonna get it, or both y'all gonna get it.
Dang. Okay, Kamoy.
I feel like all around the board, you know, I agree with exactly what Sham and ZP said. Like they pretty much ate that up on that kind of note. And so yeah.
Okay. Nemo or Sharon?
I feel like I agree to a certain extent. I feel like you gotta know the situation. If it was a gang member situation, I have told my kids, look, it's gonna be plenty of people that sit there and talk about you. They're gonna always have something to say about you no matter what you do, and you gotta ignore it. However, I do think there are different situations. Just like I just said, when me having to go up to the school 9 months pregnant, being in the military, sometimes you at these military schools, you're not around a lot of black kids. And my daughter being the only black kid in her class and being called a nigger and getting pushed down and told she could not be on the monkey bars. That's where you fucked up at. You will not, absolutely will not put your hands on my child. No one. And it was not corrected until I went
Ooh.
up there, made sure that it was corrected. So I feel like you put your hands on my child. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I don't give a fuck. It's no gun, no nothing that's gonna stop me from uh protecting my child when you put your hands on them, especially if they're younger or if they older. You know what I'm saying? They can get they 1-2s, but if you jump in, motherfucker, I'm jumping. I'm in that mama. And ZP, not too much on the moms that correct at the restaurants because I do that shit and I tell my kids, you can't let people get by with shit. You gotta correct them. I don't give a fuck if it's embarrassing or not. But that's all.
Yeah, I can see both points. I see Sharon's point, but I also see Zay's point too, because it can be embarrassing as a kid, and you're like, well, damn, can we just get out of here? You kind of put your head down and try to be like, yeah, you don't like the spotlight at that time, like when you're younger and stuff. At least that type of attention. All right, but I can see Sharon's point too, because you're trying to make a point, and low key, you teaching your kid like, hey, this is how you handle a situation, even though they embarrass you, embarrassed at the moment later on in life, you will look back and like, hold on, my mom handled it this way. So I don't know. I see both sides. But look, okay, we're gonna get into a little fun segment real quick. Okay, everybody on the panel, y'all opening up a hip hop themed restaurant. What's a hip hop dish you'd serve? Now somebody on the thing they said they'll start with Notorious BLT. But yeah, if y'all could have a dish, and what would y'all main dish be in a hip hop themed restaurant? Go ahead, anybody jump in.
All day I'm eating chicken and waffles all day. I love that brunch type style, little
Oh,
quick little
no, 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 no,
meal.
Sham. What you
It
naming it?
had to
What
be
you
a
naming
rap
the
name,
dish?
Oh,
boo.
what you naming it?
Yeah, what you naming it?
I'm naming it the GOAT. Because everybody in hip hop always trying to get that GOAT title, that they the best. I mean, they surpass the rest. They killing it. They at the top.
Okay.
I'm gonna name my dish the GOAT.
Okay, the
I'm
go.
naming my
Okay,
dish
Hey, y'all,
pink
boo.
wig and thick ass um red velvet waffles and
that's
fried
terrible.
chicken. Yeah.
You putting ass on the name of a dish. That ain't that. I
It's
don't think
gonna
that's a good one.
yeah, because it's gonna be a red velvet cake waffle. It's gonna be fab.
Okay, go ahead, Zay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have two signature dishes. I'm gonna have horse meat by Megan Thee Stallion, and um I'm gonna also have what I don't want to don't laugh when I say this, but I want Coke wings. In Chicago, we got this lemon pepper seasoning that they dust. It's like dust. They sprinkle over your little chicken wings and shit. But I'm gonna call it Coke wings after Whitney Houston.
I'm crying.
Oh,
Okay, y'all.
JP a little bit
Whitney's gonna
funnier
come
than I
back and get you,
thought.
bitch. You gonna gag.
Nemo
Whitney's
said
going to gag tonight.
Nemo said Holly's berry French toast. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, Queen, go
Why
ahead.
all the girls gotta have French toast now? I'm
Um,
confused. What's
Right,
going
name it
on?
good.
um, I think that I'm gonna go with Lizzo lasagna. Because
Oh,
the shit good as hell and it's gonna make you fat as hell. And then I'm
oh,
gonna have a drink that's gonna be called Hottie Thati City Girl Edition.
Okay,
dang,
Lizzo
I probably
Port.
should have redid
Lizzo
mine
Port rolling.
now. Okay, for my water, we having little ass water bottles out there, Carisha, because half y'all men be leaving y'all for dead and leaving y'all with little ass water bottles. So I'm make sure the whole restaurant got little ass water bottles. hmm
So leaving
Go
you
For
for
ahead.
my
dead, leaving you for dead whole water bottles, bitch. You
leaving you for
ain't.
dead whole water bottles. Come on, you ate that bitch.
Go ahead, Zay. Go ahead.
I would say my drink will be Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. What kind of Kool-Aid do you want? You get in Kool-Aid. But I do want to do an unpopular opinion real quick. I know y'all might not like it, but I do not like Lizzo at all.
Oh, it's a good thing that this show is about to end because Jack, I'm about to get him. I'm about to
No,
get him,
it's
Ooh,
Jack.
yeah,
No,
it's
can I
about to
say
end.
why
Yeah.
real
that's my
quick? I
favorite.
want to
Like,
say why. I want to say why her music is good. She do promote women body positivity, but every time I see a video or something of hers, it only promotes women body positivity. It never promote these men. She got all these strong looking
Oh
all these
God.
strong cock strong niggas up in the fucking videos, but never a little chubby man or a little man with some weight on him. She always got these body perfect ass niggas, but she always talk about how your body is supposed to be how
Well,
you
she's
want it
leaving
to
that
be.
to Saucy Santana.
yeah. And also, I will say you can leave. She leaving that to Megan too, because Megan half nigga, half woman. Her muscle
Oh,
built
you
ass.
need to shut the hell up. No, the fuck
You
she's
see, that's
not.
why I don't have conversations like this
I
with
don't
Jack.
care.
Because
Don't
Jack
come at
like to throw
Lizzo.
shots
You
and everything
always
like
want to.
that.
Don't come at
But the thing
Lizzo like
is,
that, nigga.
she don't
But
she
then don't
don't
swing on
promote men
me.
by big boys. She don't at
And my
all.
girls
She
But you don't
and
have
Jack said what he said
to.
about Meg.
I'm so
Meg
But
tired of
you
men
know
trying to be a
what?
part of
She's
Here's
every
the
sick.
fucking
She's
thing.
slick.
Jack. Can
Don't
I
ever
say
girl,
get
you
mad
know
at
this?
what
me.
then?
Only time
Fuck
she
Here's
says
the
Lizzo.
things,
Fuck Halle
period.
Berry. Fuck Nicki Minaj. Fuck Cardi
Oh, you
B.
Oh,
Fuck
fuck
you don't
all them
oh
Lizzo,
you don't
bitches.
make
man.
Nemo
Fuck
raise
them.
his
Fuck
hand.
it.
You done
No,
made Nemo
really,
And
raise
fuck
his
Halle
hand.
No,
Berry. She
no,
washed
I
up
fuck
just
now.
it.
Fuck
And
that
fuck
I
old bitch.
Selena.
I
Holly Berry is
think
not
as
washed up.
far
Don't
as
Bitch,
ever
y'all
say that
better
just
go
again.
ahead
wait.
and do the stinky leg
No, I was
hole.
just saying, as far as the music video thing, I think a big part of that is when you think of a big woman, everybody always assumes big man. So what she's doing with that is pretty much letting you know that even the most fine sculpture cut nigga can be with a big woman. Like a big woman is still deserving of any man in any form, any stature. It doesn't have to be always pairing up a big woman with a big man all the time. And she has done a video before where she's had big men, in her videos as well. But still,
Yeah.
it's mainly to show that just because I'm big as hell doesn't mean that I can't be with a nigga that's fine as fuck, cut down, that works out all the goddamn time and has the same goddess body that all these skinny bitches get. It's kind of
Oh, you
more of
better
a thing like that. So
come
it's not
through
so much
now.
like, oh, I don't promote bigger men, but it's just the same cut ass niggas that all you skinny hoes get, I can get too.
Okay.
Oh,
So
hate that.
we gonna continue
Hate
this.
that.
We gonna continue this topic, and we gonna continue it as Sham's Playhouse. All right. So everybody, go ahead and get y'all outros in. AP, go ahead. Gucci said I shouldn't give you
Well,
an outro,
I would not
but
be in attendance of Shim's Playhouse if I could go get played in. Um, it's a Kim
Oh,
K a
you'll
Big
never come on
O.
there anyway.
Girl, anyways, it's a Kim K a Big O, AP. You know, Council Lizzo, hashtag Council Lizzo. And yeah.
ShamBam, wildest cod fish of the sea, salmon, whatever you like. Um, yeah. Thank everybody for coming over here. I see the room was popping before I got here. Y'all really didn't even need me. No shade. But
no,
I
hold on.
made
We
it.
always need you. Quit playing.
And I'm
Go ahead.
out. Thank you.
Come on, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Kamoy, 4962. And I did bitch to say something. I'm out.
Oh,
Kamoy is a dizzy, delusional, deluded ass hoe, but we still love her so much. Um, it's Nemo, your favorite singer's favorite singer. Hope you guys have a blessed and prosperous day. And yeah, take care.
okay, go ahead, Queen.
All right, you guys know who it is. It's QueenSharyn, Queen of the Messy Report. I cover the mess so you don't have to stress because I do it the motherfucking best. You guys check my show out. I brought it back, cut off the press, Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to the Boyd family. I love you guys. Everybody have a great and prosperous day.
Yeah, Jack4962 signing out. Shout out to the voice. Shout out to all the families that's in the building. Shout out to the support, y'all, for coming through. I know it's early, but y'all came through and chill with us, and that's cool. We are gonna go chill at Sham's Playhouse. So if y'all want to go chill over there, y'all can, or do whatever y'all want. But yeah, whatever. Y'all know the vibes. Like Sharon said, her show will be airing 6:30 p.m. tonight and every weekday, basically the same time. We got Void Radio at 9 a.m. in the morning, and Hot Off the Press at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. All right, y'all, out of here.